I don't really remember a lot about her. I know she was bald. She had a wig. She used to whip it off in the shop just to make people laugh. I don't really remember a great deal about her. I don't know. It's weird.
Where have you dug this up from?
Out of our memory boxes.
Out of your memory box. Did your mum start the memory box?
Yes.
Is that Rose and that's you?
Yeah, because I'm the fat one.
She was 33
Nice.
and she had her first lumpectomy. She was in and out of hospital for 7 years and she died when she was 39. You can't remember what happened at your mum, but anybody who had seen that would want to get rid of them.
Charlotte got a letter last May to say that Mum had the BRCA2 gene.
It was basically a letter that said when we were 30, they wanted to do MRIs, but they also wanted to talk to us about the risk of having a BRCA gene.
And we decided that we would both get tested for the gene.
If a parent has a faulty BRCA gene, each of their children will have a 1 in 2 chance of inheriting a faulty gene from them. And if somebody carries a BRCA gene, then the risks of certain cancers can be increased. The breast cancer risk could be as high as 85%.
The wait was horrible. Every day it was like, oh God, we're one day closer.
It was an emotional time, but I was the calmest I'd ever been in the appointment. And when they told Rob and I think one tear ran down my cheek, and then we held hands and we knew what we were going to do.
I think I convinced myself that I already had it. My friend Abby came with me, and then we both had this really small cry, and then it was like, right, okay. I kind of just knew that I had it. And then I had to wait, I think, just under 3 weeks for Charlotte to get her results back.
I went to that appointment knowing my decision, knowing I would be tested and knowing that if I had the gene I would have a double mastectomy.
For us as twins, the best thing was that we both had it, or neither of us had it, so that one didn't feel guilty. I've got this top that obviously doesn't leave too much to the imagination. I wore this when I was skinny and had pert boobs.
Put that top on.
Yeah.
And then there's different places we're going to try. We're going to do a photo there, a photo in the front room,
Yeah.
photo upstairs,
Yeah.
and a photo in one of the kids' bedrooms.
So why are you having these photographs taken, Rose?
And I want to have something to remember them by.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I know we all joke, but everyone knows me for my boobs.
Yeah.
And now, they're still going to know me for my boobs, but for a different reason.
But Lee said to me, he said, which Rosie? I went, you know, Rosie that was at the wedding. He went, what, the one with the big tits? I went, yeah, husband. Yeah, Rosie, the one with the big tits. Thanks.
Did you see them all watch me with that bottle of wine?
Oh, God. Yeah,
Right.
who wouldn't girls do as well? It's like total breast envy.
The older men that were there, they were all like stood staring at me opening this book. I was like this. Had it in between my knees and I was like... and I looked up and they were all looking at me and I was like, why anyone?
We look like sisters, we are sisters, and we are twins, but we're very different people.
God, it's like being on top of the world.
Exactly. Oh yes, that is Tampax advert, look. Oh my God, stay there.
Always with wings.
She's crazier than me. I always say that together we'd be an awesome person, because She's a bit more outgoing than I am.
Tinder!
She's more confident than I am. I'm a bit more sensible, but she's amazing and I don't think she realises it. I'm not like Rose, I don't wear thongs.
You wear different underwear.
I'm a big knicker girl. I'm in a 9-year relationship.
She's very organised. She's got a job. She's got a fiance. I have neither. She's just really sweet and happy. One of the nicest people on the planet.
Bugsy, how are you? How are you? Are you a good boy? I was very lucky in that taking my GCSEs, I knew that I wanted to be a vet nurse. Ears are fine. That is fine. Do you let me look in your mouth? Good boy. Lovely teeth. Collectively, we get each other through everything and it's like a work family.
We are a work family.
All done. All done, Bugsy. I think there's only one day that you mocked tears, but that was the very first day I got the letter, and I think that was just not knowing.
Yeah.
That was
the shock of
yeah, yeah. Gran had always said something about Mum's genes being stored at Christie's Cancer Hospital, and we kind of just thought, oh, you know, we didn't quite understand. No one really explained what it was. So I think pink means that they died of cancer, and X means that they've passed away. So it's not a very cheery family tree because unfortunately Dad lost both his parents and his sister to heart problems. From Mum's side, she died of breast cancer when she was 39. We believe that it's coming down from my grandpa's side. His mum had breast cancer, and also his auntie. It was only recently that they actually tracked that there was genes that were causing people to develop cancer. So I just feel really lucky that we're in the generation that we can start making changes and we can start changing the future, really. And hopefully by the time we have our children, before they even have to worry about testing, there might be something else that means that they don't have to go through what we have. Just like we're going through things that our ancestors, you know, would have chosen to go through if they had the chance. So this was attempt 1.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think that one had an accident. So anything better than this, really? Go, Sophie, go. Oh no, she's got rubbish. I forgot to be quiet.
Noted already.
Put it away. Okay, right, we're getting some on now.
Hang on.
I will miss them. I think any woman, it's going to feel weird without them being there. And it's about the only emotional thing. I don't care about the surgery, I don't care about anything else, but it's just that they won't be my boobs anymore. But it's for the right reason, and it's going to be the better reason, so.
Do you think, like, this is put you closer?
100%.
We don't go a day without texting or WhatsApping or calling or finding out where each other's up to. And I think it's made it easier, especially now we're on our own path. People keep saying, oh, you're having the same surgery. Yeah. It's like it's almost like, oh, you're twins, you should
you should be at the same place. Oh, your sister's having it somewhere else? Yeah.
We're our own individuals then, and we don't, although we're worrying about each other, we're making decisions for ourselves.
I think you need to just take something
I'm trying to protect you because I know you won't want your tongue.
I'm going to go both hands though.
Oh, you're acting coy now.
Rose, you've got amazing tits. I had to get my little one.
Right, get them in, let's get it mixed.
These are some legendary boobs for touching right here.
First,
Oh my god! Is it cool?
Right, underneath.
Whoa. I feel patting is the way to go. It's not enough on your nipple. It feels quite emotional because it's a bit bittersweet, really, isn't it?
We see, I wouldn't say I have that I feel anything about my boobs, but when someone takes them off you, then you kind of start to think that there is a feeling about them.
They're my greatest asset. Everybody knows me for my boobs, don't they?
What are we wearing tonight? Low cut top, maybe. Are you going to go legs out? No, boob that, legs out. I'll do both.
So I get my free drinks.
Hold the boobs.
Hold the boobs. Wait there, I've got an itchy eye.
I got zeros. It's done.
Oh, my nipples are stuck. What?
It's the hair.
Oh, my friends are like my family. I actually couldn't do any of it without them.
When I say team, you say Rose. Team, Rose, team, Rose. Yes. Oh my God.
It's just something to remember the whole journey by, I think. Maybe some people don't mean as much to some people as they maybe do to me. I don't know. I don't even know why they do mean so much to me. I think they're my confidence. I think that's what it is. And they're being taken away.
I'm surprisingly calm. I slept really well last night. I woke up at 4:20 and then kind of niggled a bit, but then I was asleep when my alarm went off, so.
Rob is my fiancé. We've been together for 9 years.
So this is an ordinary hour for you, Rob, isn't it?
Lying.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
At a young farmer's ball. Yeah, I was very drunk and I didn't remember what he looked like. I only knew it was him on our first date because he was stood next to his green Jeep Cherokee. I could have gone on a date with anybody as long as they stood next to that car.
Right, better get some bags and do it.
I think it's just that one bag.
Righty here.
We don't really have to talk about it a lot. Our decisions have made and we're doing it, and hopefully in a couple of months it'll be something that we don't have to talk about anymore. I feel naked without my rings on and my necklace on. In the night I kept waking up. And no, but I play with my engagement ring all the time. I just like flick it with my thumb and I kept waking up in the night. I might have to get you to bring them for me. I think he will genuinely love me forever, but even I don't know if I'm going to like them. So I can't really expect him to promise that he will like them. We've seen pictures and we know that we have to be realistic, but even I don't know whether I will look at them and go, yes, I love them, they're amazing.
We're thinking of you all day today and I know everything will be fine and your new boobs will look amazing. I can't wait to see them, Pervy, I know. I've been on dates since I found out and I'm like, when do I tell them? Do I tell them on the first date? Nice to meet you, I'm about to have a double mastectomy. Are you okay with that? When I don't know when are you meant to tell someone? Why the fuck are they all putting it on Facebook? Today's the day we start our change. No, stop. I don't understand why everyone's putting it on Facebook. I don't want it on Facebook. See, this will piss me off and make me cry. I don't want it on Facebook. I don't think they're as emotional as women. The women are like, oh, you're so brave. Oh, gosh, it must be so difficult, like go really soppy. Whereas the men are like, oh, right, yeah, good luck, or how are you? They don't go into so much detail with it. They're quite blasé about it. I think it can be better sometimes, can't it?
So how's your dad dealing with it?
I think he supports us. He's a man of few words. I think he probably wishes we didn't have to go through it. And I think he's probably got an element of worry that maybe makes him shut off a little bit more. But he is supportive of both of us going through our surgery. And I think he does believe that it's the right thing to do. I think if, he watched Mum go through it, and I don't think he wants to have to see us go through it either.
I need to write this letter to my dad.
What's the purpose of this letter then? Why are you giving him this?
I want him to know that I love him more than anything else in the whole wide world. I've got this thing that he's going to die today. I'm convinced he's going to die when I'm in theatre. He needs to look after himself, I need to look after myself, do you know what I mean? I just wanted to say hi and that I love you. Okay, I'll be thinking about you all day. Right, I'll let you go. Alright, I love you lots. Bye, love you, bye. Pauline. Yeah.
So, how is your dad?
He's not very well, which is hard. To watch another parent have cancer.
Definitely got your phone.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time. It's only 1:45.
Music is my escape. Like, I always listen to music, don't I? If I've got music, it doesn't matter. I don't watch TV really, do I, or anything. I still don't feel like that I'm going to have an operation. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we're going to have to turn it up because there'll be like some screeching sounds.
I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I found my reason. The reason is that, for me, I don't have to do what Mum did. I've got a chance to stop that from happening. That's my reason. They're always like, oh, you're so brave, but you're not scared. Do you want me to be scared? Because I'm not. Like, am I supposed to be scared? I don't feel scared. I feel liberated.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, I need a piss.
Okay.
There's been very few times where I've wobbled, where I've felt upset. It's all been focusing on the long game, which is to get through the surgery, but then to hopefully be on the other side of it with a reduced risk of cancer.
Oh, mate. I feel sick.
Don't feel sick, we'll be fine.
Once I've done all my bits, it's just literally waiting to go down.
No
So
worries.
we've got some reading material.
Yeah.
Good. And can you confirm your full name and date of birth?
Rosemary Turpey, and it's 19th of March 1989. You alright? Yeah. Just getting ready to get my breaths out yet again.
So, we're taking your nipples and doing immediate reconstructions of your nipples, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right?
So all that is at the moment is a little bit of laughing gas, okay? So you just breathe normally. You're doing really well.
This is nothing in comparison to what else. The worst case scenario is that I'd end up like my mum.
We got picked up from school and we went to my grand's friends, and then Dad picked us up and took us to the hospice, and we ate triangular sandwiches and played in the playroom, and we said goodbye to her, and my Uncle Paul took us home and bought us a big bag of prawn crackers from the Chinese.
So we've got one patient on this afternoon, Rose Turpey, who's a BRCA2 carrier, so she's having misreducing mastectomies, skin sparing and immediate reconstructions using implant stratus and nipple reconstructions at the same time using local flaps and full thickness skin grafts. So this is all the breast tissue, you can see. It's relatively big, it gets a bit more up in when you go out towards the armpit. That's a nipple, and we're just going to mark this and send it off to the lab.
When we woke up in the morning, Dad came and said that she passed away. And it's only upsetting now because I'm an adult. When he told us, we got up and we went to school. And it's only now I'm 27 that I realise what that meant. Then I don't think I realised. I think when I was 10, you know, it was rubbish not having a mum, but I only remember the day she died and her funeral, and I don't remember anything else. Now I know that she didn't see me qualify and she didn't meet Rob, and that she won't be at my wedding.
She always said, she's like, don't forget me, don't forget about me. And then she died on Remembrance Day, which is like quite sweet. That's quite special.
Wow, how you doing?
It's mental.
They feel incredible.
Are they small?
No.
For everyone else, they were like, oh God, they look great, or they look really big. And I was like, when I woke up, I was like, they're tiny. One isn't quite right. Well, I don't like looking in the mirror at them.
Because it takes a while to put them on, doesn't it?
Quite funny actually. I saw my friend's dad, I saw him in Morrison's afterwards, and came up to me, he's like, can I hug you? And I was like, yeah. And he went, how did it go? And I said, yeah, really well. And he's like, when are you having the reconstruction? I was like, look down. Look at them. You've always looked at them. Look down. I said, I've already had it. Oh, yes.
So I had my up yesterday, still feeling a bit sore and a bit tender across my chest. Struggled initially with the pain relief because it was making me feel sick. I was a bit emotional yesterday because there's no dressings underneath my nightie, so when I look down I can see my surgical sites. And I knew I was going to be flat-chested, but seeing it in reality was more difficult than I thought it would be. In my head I looked awful. Now I will show people my wounds, I'm proud of them, they've healed well, but it probably took a good week of Rob showing me lots of TLC to get to the point where I felt they were okay. We had our surgery and maybe it would have been different if we hadn't have had to deal with Dad, but for me it kind of reaffirmed that going through the surgery was the right thing.
Yeah. Definitely. How can I tell my heart that you have gone away? I want to make things right, but I don't know what to say. I'm lonely and I'm sad and I cannot believe you've gone. Others tell me to get over it. They say I must move on. They don't know how I feel and they would not know where to start. 1 minute I was happy, then my world was ripped apart. I'll do it again. I think that's my thing now. Like every funeral now that we're going, that it's a family one, I think I'm gonna have to do a poem. I think I've started a thing.
Let's not rush into the next one.
No. 30th of May I found out I had cancer. And he died on the 30th of September. Well, that's not a long time. It is my right to mourn and learn to deal with grief. It's not what you see on the outside, but the way I feel underneath.
Right, girls. Your
Did I not
mum
tell you that they
wanted
used to be like this?
nighties to be saved. She thought that because you were only seeing her in hospital, you would only recognise her in nighties.
So why are you giving the girls these things now, Jean?
I have had them since Sally died. She wanted them to have them, and I did tell them about 2 years ago, and they didn't want to know. But because they've been going through something different themselves, they are now wanting to receive them.
What's that?
Oh, I think it's Mum's hair.
It's your mum's hair. And it's, the thing is, darling, this is, her writing was beautiful, but this is October the 20th, and she died on November the 11th, and she was still trying to write beautifully. My husband died 2 years before Sally, so we've had quite a packet at one time or another, and this is why this operation is fantastic for them.
You're the survivors, aren't you, sat here in this room?
Like I say to Char when she gets sad, like the sad bit's done. The hard bit's done. Like now, you've got to make a happy future. You have to take the positives out of it. And there are so many positives, opposed to just not liking your body, or your body not looking normal, or how it should. That doesn't matter if you live longer, does it?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's what you're asking.
Is that what you're going up to?
I don't know if I can have them this big.
This is like where I was when I was 4.